This black girl gave her seat to an elderly man, but 3 minutes later he gave her a shocking note. Janelle grew up in a tight-knit community that valued respect for elders and acts of kindness. After finishing a tiring day of college classes and a part-time shift at a local cafe, all she wanted was to relax on the bus ride home one bustling Wednesday evening. The crowded bus stop was a familiar sight, and Janelle felt lucky to secure a seat near the front. The bus was packed, with passengers jostling for space and gripping the overhead handles. As she leaned back, her mind drifted through her day. She was juggling academics and work, which was tough, but she was focused on making her family proud. As the bus navigated the evening traffic, it stopped to let on more passengers. Among them was an elderly man who moved slowly and with difficulty. He was frail, using a cane and carrying a worn-out bag. Noticing his struggle to find a place to stand, Janelle didn't hesitate to rise from her seat. "Please, sir, take my seat," she offered warmly. The man looked at her, surprise evident in his eyes. Such kindness was uncommon, especially during rush hour in the city. He nodded gratefully and sat down. "Thank you, young lady," he said softly, his voice full of gratitude. Janelle smiled and moved near the front, gripping a handrail for support. Some passengers glanced her way, some approvingly and others indifferently, but she felt secure in having done the right thing. 3 minutes later, the bus reached Janelle's stop. She called to the driver and made her way to the door. Just as she was about to step off, she felt a gentle tug on her jacket. Turning, she saw the elderly man offering her a small folded piece of paper. "Thank you again," he said with a knowing smile. "Read this when you have a moment." Surprised, Janelle managed to smile back and nod. "You're welcome, sir. Have a good evening." As the bus pulled away, she stood on the sidewalk. Curiosity piqued. She unfolded the note to find a message that left her stunned. 5 Elm Street, apartment 4B. "Trust your instincts. Thank you for your kindness, Mr. H." The address was unfamiliar, but the note intrigued her. What could this elderly man want her to find there? Despite her initial hesitation and concerns about safety, Janelle's instincts urged her to follow the lead. The next morning, she took a bus to Elm Street, a serene neighborhood lined with trees and old houses. Finding the building easily, she stood before it, heart pounding. After taking a deep breath, she buzzed apartment 4B. A brief pause followed before a voice crackled through the intercom. "Yes? Hello, my name is Janelle. Mr. H gave me this address yesterday and asked me to come." The door buzzed open, and Janelle made her way to the 4th floor. As she reached apartment 4B, the door opened to a warm welcome from a middle-aged woman. "Hello, Janelle. I'm Laura. Please come in." Feeling a mix of curiosity and nervousness, Janelle stepped inside the cozy, modest apartment filled with photographs and mementos. Laura gestured for her to sit. "Mr. H is my father," Laura began. "He told me about your kind gesture on the bus. It meant a lot to him." Janelle nodded, still unsure of her purpose there. Laura continued, "My father is a retired teacher who has always believed in the goodness of people. Your act of kindness reminded him of that." With that, Laura handed Janelle a small wrapped package. "This is from him, as a token of appreciation." Janelle unwrapped it to find a beautiful leather-bound journal. Inside the front cover was an inscription, "To Janelle, thank you for reminding me of the kindness in the world. Use this journal to write your own story and inspire others. Mr. H." Tears welled up in Janelle's eyes, overwhelmed by the thoughtful gesture. "I don't know what to say," she whispered. "Just know that your kindness made a difference," Laura said gently. "Never underestimate the impact of a small act of goodwill." Leaving the apartment uplifted and inspired, Janelle clutched the journal to her chest, determined to make the most of this unexpected gift. Over the next few weeks, she began writing in the journal, documenting her thoughts, dreams, and experiences. It became a source of solace and motivation. Inspired by Mr. H's gesture, Janelle volunteered at a local community center, helping elderly residents with their daily needs. She found joy in connecting with people and brightening their lives. One day, she saw a familiar face at the community center. It was Mr. H, sitting among friends, sharing stories and laughter. "Janelle, it's so good to see you," he greeted warmly. "It's good to see you too, Mr. H. Thank you for the journal. It's become very special to me." "I'm glad to hear that," he said, eyes twinkling. "Remember, kindness creates a ripple effect. You've made a difference in my life, and now you're making a difference in others." Janelle smiled, realizing the truth in his words. A simple act of giving up her seat had set off a chain of events that changed her life and the lives of others. It was a powerful reminder of how impactful acts of kindness and human connection are. Over time, Janelle compiled her journal entries into a collection of short stories, each highlighting acts of kindness and their impacts. With the support of Mr. H and the community center residents, her book, Ripple Effects: Stories of Kindness, was published, receiving widespread acclaim and touching countless readers' hearts. Janelle's journey continued, fueled by the belief that small acts of kindness could create widespread positive change. She remained dedicated to helping others, knowing that simple gestures could have profound impacts. Her story, ultimately about the power of kindness and human connections, inspired generations to come. As Janelle closed her journal one final time, she knew her journey was just beginning. Every new day was a chance to write another act of kindness into her story.